1% doesn't sound very big, but is it going to be significant?
Well, it comes at a time when inflation is currently still at above 5%. Core inflation in Singapore is 5%. Next year is expected to stay elevated, at least for the first few quarters of the year. So yes, you would definitely feel that impact on the compacting on the higher prices already seen in place.
The GST aside, do you think Singapore inflation is going to be sticky? Is it going to last a while, or is it going to come off?
That's a good question and quite difficult to answer, actually. I think first few quarters, like we said, were likely to stay high. We expect it to come back off a bit in the second half of the year. But there are a few things at play right now in Singapore. One thing is on the services side, with relation to labour market, this is a very tight labour market, and that is adding that pressure on services cost due to the wage component, and that may not be coming down that soon.
Alvin, going back to that, actually, as we mentioned, 8 billion Singapore dollars for the assurance package now dispersed over 5 years to help shield the most vulnerable in Singapore. Is that going to be enough, actually, to help protect them from these higher taxes? And does that mean then that the upper end of the strata will actually be bearing most of the brunt of these costs?
I think we have to bear in mind that it started off as a 6 billion in 2020 for the package itself. It went up to 6.6 at the earlier part of the budget this year, announced this year, and then, like you said, it went up to 8 billion. There is no hard and fast rule on that number itself, and in fact, by the time the details come out next year in the budget, we may see some additional add-ons to that number. But certainly, right, it is better to have a bigger package to cushion the vulnerable and the seniors at a time where prices are increasing. But I don't think there is a hard and fast rule that what is the magical number that you have in place. But to bring us back to the more right conversation as well on the taxes, right, we are also a more progressive tax regime based on the budget that went in earlier part of this year, whereby the personal income taxes has also been increased. There was also increase in property taxes, and some related car taxes has also been increased to make it more progressive. So we should look at it more on the balance that it's not just about the GST. GST is important, but there are also other parts of the taxes that are coming in play.